Hey, in today's video, I'm going to assemble a couple of these Wicked Brick Lego display cases. I've been putting this off for quite a while. This is an unscripted video, so hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully somebody finds it mildly interesting. This is one I ordered recently. It's for the London telephone box. I haven't even opened it, so I sure hope this one is okay. And then I also have one for the LEGO Lighthouse, which is sitting over there. I did open it. I think it's all in one piece. I've had it for over a year. It had a giant boot print on it from the FedEx delivery, so I really do hope there's nothing cracked in there. Something to consider if you're ordering these, especially if you're ordering them as a gift this time of year. Some of them are made on demand and some of them are stocked in inventory. The London telephone box set that I ordered took maybe a week or two to arrive in the US from the UK. The Seinfeld set and the Lighthouse set both took over a couple months, I think. Even more than they had estimated when they were ordered. So these were Christmas gifts and they arrived well after Christmas. Now, I don't have any complaints about that. I think they're great. It's just something to keep in mind if you're trying to get them by a certain time. So as you can tell, this Seinfeld set has a light kit also, and it's very easy to run these skinny little wires under the case. So if you do have your sets lit up and you want to display them in a case, it works. And obviously I think it looks great. It transforms these sets from looking like just a toy on your shelf to more of a model. And that was my intention with all these. So yeah, let's get to building, and I'll try to cover little details here and there, but hopefully it goes smoothly. Something to consider when you open these up is that all the little screw pieces are tucked along the side of the box here in these little tiny boxes. So don't just go throwing all this out without making sure you take all the assembly pieces out. What I did last time is I put a little blanket down here, well, it's a towel. I put a towel down here just to kind of protect my table a little bit. But we'll see how that goes. It did come with little pads on the bottom. I don't remember if my other one did or if I added those myself, but it does protect any surfaces you set this on, and it makes it easier to slide around. So this is the base plate, and it magnets together. So I think what I'm going to do, they all have these protective white coatings on here that you peel off. I try to leave as many of those on as possible while I'm assembling all the panels, just to try to keep the fingerprints and scratches to a minimum, because it's acrylic and it does show every little scratch and fingerprint and speck of dust. So I'll start here. course, this towel's probably all linty too, which isn't going to help, but it's better than scratching up things. Well, okay, there we go. I almost took the adhesive off of these instead of just the paper backing. Is that right? One side has a little Lego brick on it, so just making sure that looks okay. These are really hard to get apart. It's like the little white paper backing doesn't want to separate from the adhesive. Finally. Okay, so I just had to make sure I wasn't removing the adhesive along with the little piece of paper. There's an extra one. Okay. The question is, which is the front and which is the back? Oh, yeah, obviously. There's this notch up front here, and that's where the little plaque goes, you know, that says what the set is. So of course that would go in the front. I don't need this on here, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna wait to take that apart, but that'll stick in there. So you have your little plaque that says what the set is. Okay, I'm gonna leave this protective layer on here for right now, just so I don't accidentally scratch the piano black finish, because that would be awful. All right, what do we have next? Is it already attached? I ordered this one with the background graphic, and for my Seinfeld set, it was a big sticker that I had to apply, and it took me forever and multiple tries to get it lined up good enough. But this one is already there. That's great. I hate stickers, especially big ones. You know, being off just the tiniest bit turns into a big nightmare when you get to the bottom and it doesn't work. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Lighthouse one is a big sticker though. So yeah, it's gonna, this is the front. So this is the back. It'll just go in there like that, and then, perfect. Okay, let me get some of these sides untaped. So it'll be like that. We're just going to risk fingerprints. I will clean it later if I have to, I guess. Because I just wanted to show, I don't know if it shows up on video, but there's a little etching around the sides. And so that's kind of what you use to determine the top and the bottom. Okay. It's pretty easy once you get a corner together. You got these little metal corner pieces, and then unfortunately they're little flathead screws, so that's really annoying. But we'll get this put together. Let me grab a screwdriver. Okay. Okay. Last time I did this, I was able to see up close. Oh, I forgot to do the middle. Hold on. Yep, okay. Shoot. All right, I'll do the top. And there's the bottom also. Okay. That's better. Okay. Are these all the same? Okay, guess they're all the same. Yeah, I was just checking, because obviously for these sides, you only need 2 screws, same with the bottom. So, but all the little mounting blocks have 3 holes. So I'm just going to position it so that the extra hole is facing down so you don't notice it. Okay. Tiny flathead screws really are hard to work with. I think what I need is more light. This is going to mess up the camera probably. All right. Okay. Okay. There's this. Very cool. There's the little pegs on the base here to keep it right where it needs to be. And then okay. Pretty nice. That's one case down. I do have a light kit for this set, which I haven't gotten around to yet either. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It'll look much nicer on the bookshelf in the case. Now, if I could just keep the dust off the case, that would be great. So that's one. I might as well do the Lighthouse one. You really don't have to watch the whole thing. The sticker is going to be the fun part. So I'm going to clean this up and then bring out the other case. Somebody walked on it. This is the part that I'm dreading. Oh no, it's too big. Oh no. No. Of course there's a problem. Ugh. Oh geez. Is that the way it goes? Hold on, is that right? Or hold on, like that? No, that's not right. Okay, so, well, okay, if I'm putting it, shoot, which way is this gonna go? So let's think about this. I don't know where you put the boat. Ta-da!